Guys, do we look fat? Does this show make us look fat?
Oh, that's me. I'm in my car driving home.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, I didn't even see you there, buddy.
I didn't even know you were on here. What the
fuck? Yeah, I decided to sneak in and be a special guest on my own podcast because I got off work later than I expected, but earlier than I expected as well, if that makes sense.
It doesn't. Not one bit.
It doesn't. So I'm in my vehicle right now, so you're just going to hear my voice and for the next 25 to 30 minutes.
It'd be great if you were in an Uber right now, like the driver is just like, are you gonna talk the whole time to a podcast while you're
Yes, I am. If I'm paying money, I will speak as much as I want in this fucking car.
Oh, 100%. How many times have you been in Uber and that motherfucker's talking and you don't want to hear it? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like payback. You listen to me. I paid you.
Not even that. Telling like weird stories that you didn't ask for, and that like, man, I don't know. Like they started telling. I'm trying to remember exactly. This lady started telling me about like her kids and like just the weird life she leads, and I was like, I asked none of these questions. Like I was with someone talking about the weird kink circles they run in. Like this isn't the thing I asked you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, don't tell me, milk, if you're expired or not. You're a purchase. I tell you what to do. I paid 100% of the money to get 100% what I want. This is America. Shut the fuck up. Turn the channel.
Yeah. I put the money on the nightstand so you would leave, not so you'd stay.
Yeah, exactly. That wasn't for breakfast. Get out of here. Oh, I'm going to apologize for being a drunken idiot on the fucking Rose one. I was editing that motherfucker and getting really sick of myself.
Yeah. My favorite part is when you'd be like, you would realize you say something, then apologize. You go, fuck it, I'm having fun. Like you're like, this episode's gonna be weird. Yeah, fuck it, I'm having fun with it. Like I laughed. You did it like 2 or 3 different times. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I would go like super hard confidence to like, I suck. Immediately.
Yeah, I know all about that. That is that's my wheelhouse right there. Of just going in with that blind confidence and then only realizing halfway through being like, I just fucked the cow on that one.
Yeah, so. It's like I played like maybe 1 hour of Flight Simulator. I'm not gonna bring this bird to the ground.
Yeah.
Now that I've watched Eliminate, I now want to do a complete deep dive on it. Like,
dude,
I want to do
I think we could just do Eliminate roulette.
I want to just go through
a random episode. That was the only one
I want to go through and just watch all of them and do just a field report video that's like an hour long, dissecting what I learned about humanity from it, because that's such a weird look at so many things that no one was supposed to see.
Right.
I mean, do I smell a spinoff?
No, but
or just a series or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this is just a journey I'm going to go on, and it will affect me. So.
Well, report back. I want to hear that. I mean, even if it's not consecutive episodes, I'd love to hear updates.
You too can watch all of it and let it break your brain.
That's the thing is, I don't want to. I mean, I
just
want
watch
to,
our episode today.
But like my defense mechanisms are kicking up.
You're not smashing Lily Munster. What are you even doing, man?
What are you even doing? What are you for?
You're a fucking Frankenstein.
Turd.
You're a fucking Frankenstein, not slamming her like
Franken turd and not slamming that.
Just not reaching your maximum potential, Frank.
You are not living your best life.
Shoot your shot.
Fire bad, pussy good.
Though I can only imagine what a weird existential nightmare it is to be getting fucked by Fred Gwynn. Like that stupid laugh and that weird face and voice, that huge mouth.
Yeah, but I feel like Fred Gwynn is such a like tall, lumbering, like I bet he would be like the first smell of autumn. He would give you that vibe. But also just flop, but at the same time flop sweating all over you.
I just can't imagine that towering over you in bed.
Yeah. But he'd be soft about it. He'd be like, well, he'd be just kind of, and you're just like, well.
And then as Herman Munster, so he has that weird laugh and that weird almost like childlike frustration rage he gets. Like, because he makes the ceiling fall just by going darn, 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 darn. Like, when he goes off on her, like the ceiling's going to be just caving down over their bed. Like,
it's going to feel like getting crushed by like a big balloon or Zeppelin. Like at first it's kind of like fun, but you know, then there's fear when it like really smushes you for a few seconds and you can't breathe.
I guess it depends upon, since he is a Frankenstein, how he was built. Like if you're making a Frankenstein's monster, do you do it a solid? Like I get to hand pick all the parts. I'm giving you a big wang. Or are you like, nah? I gotta make sure I need to keep this Frankenstein humble once he comes to life. I don't need him swinging the.
You got to keep him in check.
Yeah, give him a small dick but huge balls. Like that'll straighten out his weird Frankenstein existence.
But like they hang really low.
Yeah.
They sound like church bells when it's quiet out, like when it's walking.
I don't know what I would do were I Frankenstein.
It would be like being like made love to by a handsome hickory tree.
It's like a weird implication in the actual novel Frankenstein. Remember how we were breaking down Grimm's? How we were breaking down Grimm's fairy tales a little. If I can break down a weird moment in the novel Frankenstein, because it raises the same weird question about Frankenstein's junk. So Dr. Frankenstein makes his creature, and it goes on a rampage in the novel. And at one point, it starts stalking Victor Frankenstein and making his life miserable. And it corners him and it says, look, man, I got no friends. I'm a monster. Everyone thinks I'm a monster. You made me. I want you to make me a fucking wife, and then me and my wife you make will go away.
Yeah.
And then he's like, fuck, that's fucked up. I don't want to make another one, but I want you out of my life. Right. So he starts making this wife. And then he has the thought like, wait, what am I doing? What if they like breed and make other ones?
Other weird Frankenstein babies.
But like, why did you give Frankenstein working balls? Don't put a uterus in the girl when you're making right now.
Yeah, just give him a vasectomy in there. It's a snip tie job.
Look, he's
it's real
building
quick.
the wife right now. Just don't even put in a uterus. Nothing.
Let him pile away and
he was struck by lightning to be activated in the first place, and I'm sure that sterilized him alone because that much electricity, that's going to knock you out.
That thought, like, wait, did you give him working balls? Why'd you do that?
Where'd you get the balls, Doc?
Why did that part work?
They didn't have that in the movie, just ball shopping at the cemetery, just digging little tiny holes. It looks like a fucking golf course now. What are you doing? Just digging for balls.
Yeah.
Balls only? Weirdo.
That's not counting her eggs, man, because like her that's even less likely to be working.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the problem with this is Frankenstein the novel was written by a woman. That's a woman writing men's anatomy. She's out of her element.
That was funny for 3 different reasons at 3 different points through the delivery. One was just the problem as a woman wrote it. That's the only one I want to touch on. I laughed for like different reasons throughout it, but now I've already forgotten. It's like, I'll tell you the problem. A woman writer writing men's anatomy, and it's stupid. I don't know.
Well, Dan's got a point because that's such a cuck beta move for like Frankenstein to be like, hey, you gotta give me pussy. And it's like, get your own pussy. like
dude, I had it figured out. You figure it out.
Yeah. Like, you think I'm just fucking around creating Frankensteins? Like I made someone else do it? No.
Yeah,
like,
just because I needed a drinking buddy? No, fuck you, man.
You were a Kickstarter project, man.
Yeah.
And
build another one.
If anything, it's just good science because that way he's, the first time was an experiment. He's at least getting to corroborate his results. He's reproducing the experiment. That's a good step in the scientific method.
It also brings up the question of, so the first Frankenstein monster he built was a man. It was male. Did he choose not to make a female first, or is that just the body he found? It was, I guess we're going with dude. Or if he's like, man, I'm going to have to make tits at some point, and people are going to assume I fuck it if I make a female monster creation.
That's right. If you come out of the gate with the Bride of Frankenstein look, which, everybody has a crush on, you know what I mean? It's, everybody would assume that. And they would be 100% correct had he's in there plowing that thing.
He's like,
I mean, we have sex robots. Like, once technology happens, it's like, okay, how can I put my dick in it?
And
Like, yeah,
also,
I put my dick in my couch. It doesn't have to be a robot.
No, it's right.
It's like, no, fuck it. I just put my dick in it. Just
I mean,
Now I'm
it's a
only
machine that
attracted
serves
to
a
women.
purpose, but I guess there's no moving parts. Well, no, there's a
now-
recliner in it. I guess my couch is a robot.
Yeah,
I take it back. Never mind.
but now I go to every mall in America trying to find the perfect woman with an ass whose butt cheeks you could flip around when it gets stains. When there's
Woke up
Cheetos in
hungover,
there.
threw up on it, just flipped it over. It's good. Shoot some Febreze on it. Air it out.
fucking put some fingers in her, end up with 4 coins, and you're just like, that's lunch money.
Oh, Cheeto in
You
here.
Yeah, you went up with like a broken paper clip and some flaming hot Cheetos,
A couple mummified French fries.
an M&M from 4 years ago.
Like the rapper.
Yes,
Yes.
I didn't know what to go over today. I had a thing that's actually good that you can join, Brandon. I got an idea for a 4-man.
All right.
All right, for a
Like the
4-man.
sound of
All right.
Oh,
Working
speaking of 4-man, I had this thought the other day in the shower because I take weird showers. And like, you remember the other week we were talking
They
about
were
that
like,
Vatican?
I was in the shower, but it was only 3 dudes. And then I was like, hey guys, wait, brilliant idea.
What if that
What if
place
there's
5
4
guys?
dudes?
What if the 5
This changes
guys
everything.
place was 4 guys? That's more guy, but the same amount of burger.
What dick?
Mhm.
There's always that one
Also-
arm that's just like, I don't know where to go. You know, it's just like, you're kind of like, it's like you're cuddling, but you're just giving hand jobs. You don't know what to do with the other arm. So you're like, woo, what do you do?
Go on, Dan.
I mean,
sorry.
He's doing his thing. He's good.
I think, sorry, real quick, Dan.
Oh, sure.
We glossed over a great joke that Matt and that thought of, and I didn't get its credit when Dan just goes, I took a weird shower, and Matt just goes, it's called a bath. And I didn't think it got enough credit for it, and I really wanted
I
to
did
stop
miss that,
because I was like,
Actually what I said
that's
was I was laying on my back, but I'll take that too.
oh,
A weird shower. I was laying on my back. Like,
Those are nice sometimes, though, like when you're hungover.
I just like sitting in a bathtub, and this shower is weird.
I want to play that weird game where like 2 wizards are fighting, and I want to jizz up in the stream and see if my water pressure is strong enough or my jizz pressure is strong enough to like battle and have the.
Anyway, Dan,
Sauron.
elucidate on your weird shower.
Yeah. Yeah. I predict that's not going to work.
That's pretty weird.
No, but do you remember a couple of weeks ago we talked about that Vatican orgy that got busted for COVID reasons?
Not
Yeah.
Vatican, but it was in Eastern Bloc country. Not Vatican, but it was the guy that was in like Parliament or whatever their government got caught.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, like Europe's the size of the U.S., so that's just like a car ride away. So it's basically like it's just right down the block.
it's it's in the neighborhood.
Like somebody, anyway, yeah. So and we got off on the jag about how like there was a Facebook invite and like 150 people said maybe, but like only 25 showed up.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, like, put yourself in some of these people's shoes. Like, imagine you're getting a ride to this orgy, and like the person who's your ride, like they can't make it, so like they totally stiff you, and you can't make it. Like
2 people gone.
yeah. Well, no, but that's like, say you're the person that like was their ride. Now, this is purely hypothetical. Like, how do you say sorry for that? Like, how do you make up for that?
What?
oh, for
Like, is there
missing the
like
orgy?
is there a good way to say like, is there a good way to make up like, sorry that I didn't get you to the orgy?
Is there a
Yeah,
Hallmark
it's actually-
card?
It's you're
Right.
welcome, I think.
That's
Ready for this? If you need someone to take you to an orgy, you don't belong at the fucking orgy.
Right.
Like those are the rules of the game, bro. Like,
yeah.
I was like,
you
you're
should have
supposed to
figured
hold your
this
fucking
out.
hand. Like, get out of here, stupid.
Well, I just
Yeah.
feel like it's responsible because like, how are you going to drive home in that state, man? Go out and just swerving around the streets.
A post-fuck state?
I guess I'm still like, I don't think about
You
living
get a
in a
cab.
world.
You be an adult. take responsibility, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you've made it this far in the game. You can't just be immediately like,
listen, if you're going to pound 20 dudes' holes in one night, you can at least afford to get an Uber X.
I mean, that's dedication. That's championship. Like, that guy's like an asshole who just wants assholes.
Yeah.
And,
I've known dudes like that. Not like, not exactly in that situation, but like, dudes that
like
hang on the
in
couch
that
a little
situation,
too,
wink, wink, nudge.
Not in that situation, but
Yeah,
definitely in
don't
a
wink no
situation.
Not in that situation from Jersey Shore. In that situation. Bringing it back to the early aughts. Guys, are we just time traveling? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. I just stepped out of the stupidest time machine.
You guys, I had nothing. My question was, have you boys ever played woodwinds? And that was going to go fucking nowhere because I don't think any of you have
I did.
played bow. Really?
Yeah, I played clarinet and saxophone in marching band.
Dope.
High school.
I've sucked on a few and tried when they were around, and it kind of could get it, but I was already playing guitar and stuff at that point, and so.
Yeah, and that's actually why I gravitated to the clarinet then and the saxophones, because they use all four fingers, kind of like guitar. And so it's just kind of like not familiar, but like mechanically familiar.
Yeah.
So. But I feel like that was a rhetorical question or something. I don't know.
Oh.
That oboe is hard, dude. That oboe, you have to hold your mouth just right, and
yeah, it is. That's because it has the best sound.
It's got the rock in its tunes, brother.
Yeah, you gotta learn that shit. What are you trying to get a ride to an orgy, oboe? I feel like the symphony people would be participating in weird orgies.
Yeah,
that's the thing. The people like with the most, like the marching band, debate people, like those people were the most fucking like. Those are the people who end up like Matt's Uber driver with that. Like, let me tell you about my kinks, and you're like, I'm just trying to get to fucking like Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah. As a former band geek, yeah, that's absolutely the most accurate thing anyone's ever said in history.
But it's also not one of those situations where it's one of those people where you're like, do tell me about your kinks. You're like, dude, I didn't even want to think you had them ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're a stranger, and that's weird.
Yeah.
Like, we're all
have them.
We're all sober in a car. This isn't the time to talk about it.
Yeah.
You're a stranger, and like, it's fine that you have them, but why would you fucking share them with a stranger? Yeah. Like, what do you?
It's like, how do you choose your job as the venue for that? Mm-hmm. Like, the customer-facing part of your job. Like, who's like, 5 out of 5. They told me gross shit they do with their butt.
Well, I think that's kind of part of it. I think a lot of the people who do those kind of things don't think of it the way you think of like an office job, like you're behind a counter at a place or something.
Yeah, there's no HR.
They're like there kind of is in the sense that you can contact the chain of the people that pay them and stuff, but you're in your own car, so you don't really think about it. So you get casual with it. I don't know. I've never done that. I'm guesstimating on why some people would get there. It's easy to forget that you are a job right now, or you are representing a company as well as yourself.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I know I've just gotten ride from weirdos before.
Also, I often wonder if it's not like some kind of a dog whistle. Like, they're doing it just because most people are just gonna like fuck off about it. But then like one out of 50 times, somebody is like, oh yeah, and then somebody's hooked. And they got
I see
so
what you're
it's like,
saying.
it's all about
like,
that long con. It's a numbers game.
Yeah, it's like 1 out of 100 would say yes.
Yeah.
Right. So they're just fishing for that one. That's like yes. Stuff.
I mean, it's like how sometimes I can tell by somebody wearing a certain T-shirt, like if I can talk to them about comic books. Like that's their way of like, they know if they found somebody they can talk to about like, being tied up and slapped and spit on. or whatever it is people are into now.
Except when you mention comic books, though, are you like touching yourself and like breathing heavily, like Mike Tyson?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's part of it. That's why we all wear sweatpants.
I've been eating like shit lately, and I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That is one thing that the pandemic shutdown thing has really been killing me with is eating. Like everything is like fruits and vegetables are bullshit at the grocery store. So, I'm eating frozen food, canned food, boxed food way more than I like.
I like that you say it like as a skeptic. Like fruits and vegetables are bullshit. The government will tell you about it.
Yeah.
You're being fed a bunch of lies. They're just bullshit. They're not real.
Yeah.
Name me one fruit that comes from a cardboard box. And you'll say, I can't. And I'll say, exactly.
Bruce
Can't believe
Valanche.
it's not butter. Yeah, it doesn't mean it's not.
Butter skeptics.
It's one of my
Hey,
favorite
looking good, buddy.
old Richard Jenny bit about I can't believe it's not. He's like, call anything in the supermarket. I can't believe it's not butter if you're stupid enough. Like, the lawn chair. Can't believe it's not butter. Why not? Because I'm stupid.
I shit you not. It's fucking butter.
Milky smooth.
I want to hug that voice.
Milky chunky smooth.
I no longer want to hug that voice.
No, I'm putting that voice under my gooch, tickle my Johnson.
You chunky ropes of.
Chunky roads.
I was just going to say chunky roads. Take me
Chunky
home.
roads, take me home.
Or is that a wrestler from the 70s? I don't know. Like Chunky Roads.
Just a golden mullet.
Just that weird Kentucky kind of Arkansas triangle there, that region. He was real big out there.
Yeah, it's the American Dream's brother.
Huge guts, still has an Audi belly button.
I think it was sponsored by like some hot dog company, like corn dogs, I think. Yeah. Yeah, they had Chunky Roads corn dogs at the county fair. I remember that.
State fair, whatever it is. God,
Dude,
what are those
state
fucking
fairs?
Dude, those fucking corn dogs are so good. Those fucking I wish I could go to a state fair right now just for a corn dog. Those are
Because
so
they're like 14 inches in brown and hot.
Mm-hmm.
Gobble gobble, all day long.
You ever just try to eat a corn dog at home? Like out of the oven, and you're like, what the?
Yes,
who am
with
I?
a fork. With a fork and like an adult. I watch Moonlighting, and I get a fork and a knife with a sprig of parsley, and I cut that motherfucker up.
Fucking
The problem is what to do with the stick. Toothpick.
You gotta arrange
Giant
them on
gross teeth because you're dying.
you like arrange them on a baking sheet or something. Like, what am I doing?
I'm saving them up and gluing them together. I'm going to build my own fat coffin with them.
Am I really gonna turn it halfway through this fucking thing, or I'm just gonna let one
The
side?
only respectable way to make them at home is if you have a little like fryer, so you can dip them in grease or whatever. And even then, that's like
That's a lot of work for your fat. You know what I mean?
Right.
That is.
you're really a corn dog enthusiast at that point. Like you're really.
Oh, it's all about it's like rotating crops. You have to if you're frying something, make a day of it. Throw in some corn dogs, throw in some hush puppies.
Like those dudes that smoker all day, they're just like frying shit. Give me that boot. Is that a boot? Give that to me.
I like we talk about doing
like
that.
posting on Facebook, see your buddies bring over stuff they want fried.
I like we talk about that. The long traditional correct way is to buy pre-made corn dogs and fry them, not to take cornbread dough and make. They're like, no one does that. They come out of the ground like this.
What are we, fucking Betty Crocker?
They come out of a corn dog tree fully formed. No one's gonna make them from scratch.
Although, let me give you guys a little bitty fat tip here now. Is a thing that I did a few years ago because I had some stuff in my cabinet to get rid of. You can buy funnel cake mix off of Amazon, just like in a bag, and then you just pour it in some oil in your saucepan. You can make funnel cakes.
Disco all night. You fucking get naked. I don't know. There's a weird guy with gold underwear rubbing his dick in your face. It's great,
dude. It's the best.
I like how
and you wake up in the next morning, just refreshed.
I like how
funnel
this started
cake on a hot dog, and you make a corn dog out of it. Do yourself a favor. Only have one ever because you're gonna die if you have two. But they are delicious.
I was gonna say that's like an epic mealtime video from like
dip it in syrup instead of mustard.
Yeah, throw some bacon on there just cause.
Wrap it in bacon, then fry it.
Yeah. Man, I'm getting a greasy quarter chub now.
Guys, do we look fat? Does this show make us look fat?
May have to hit up some old school frozen pizza.
Ooh, that's a good choice. Are you going like good style or are you just going like Tostino's?
Oh, absolutely, Totino's. It's the party pizza. I
so
get
good.
the 4-pack that's like a box of them.
Yeah, hell
You
yeah.
can taste
Jack's.
the savings.
I prefer Jack's myself.
Those are good, but those are twice as much. And we got this recession on, man, and I just...
True. No, they haven't. They're usually like $1 a piece.
Yeah, I never realized how much I missed like a good, terrible Tombstone pizza till I have one. And that trash pepperoni just has this weird taste to it. Like,
So good.
that's the one. I don't know what that is or why.
Oh, I made a decision. I'm never eating McDonald's burritos again, breakfast burritos, in my life. The other day, like I rarely.
What did
had
they
them.
do to you?
I feel
Where
like
did
it's
they
I
touch
feel like Italy. I feel like the story leads to diarrhea, but this still also is like confuses me.
100% diarrhea, and I remember vividly each and every time I had diarrhea from one of those fucking things in my entire life.
Yeah.
100% of the times I've eaten those resulted in an embarrassing diarrhea story. One in particular, I was fishing with my daddy.
Oh,
Down to his lake house in Palm de Terre, just me and him up at like 6 a.m. It was like breakfast burritos in the morning, McDonald's ones, right? I'd have him like pull over, you know, he had toilet paper in the boat. I had to go in some dude's yard behind a bush and just orange sherbet,
You know,
squeezy.
the saddest part about this story is just that, like, you know, Jason, like, this is the fishing trip that you were like, me and my dad are always going to remember this one. We're going
It's
to.
all quiet. All you hear is,
we're gonna have a beer.
listen though, let me set the scene, how pristine, like out in the morning, just nobody's out. You just hear maybe a little deer just taking a sip on it, and then me in the bushes just, Dad, no, wait, pull over. I got it. No, I can't hear. What did you, where's the timer? No, it doesn't matter. Now, I did it now. It doesn't matter. Finding a bush, looking up at the house, trying to stay clear of any windows that could see and look out in their backyard and see a stranger shitting in their bushes in the morning. That's something you wake up to. Their old retirement house by the lake. Yeah. Folgers in your cup and some punk ass kid like me shitting in the, anyway. But it's a very specific
I wouldn't be mad.
feeling.
This isn't something you shouldn't do. This is something you should do if you ever get a chance. I know it's completely off subject, but it's one thing that I will recommend and I will continue to do. A grilled cheese sandwich with brioche bread. You ever get a chance? But you gotta go a sharp cheddar. Like you gotta go like a bitter cheese with it, because here's the thing: that brioche is a nice sweet bread. So
What
it's
kind
like
what kind of cheese?
I go a Munster, like Munster or what's like a spicy sharp, like a sharp cheddar maybe.
Oh, what?
Sharp cheddar. Why am I saying it wrong again? Is this one of the issues where it's like stability ball that I fucked up again? Did I
I
mess up again?
100% know what you're saying. You have a strange accent that just hits me funny. It's no big deal. It's not an impediment. It just tickles me.
It also
I enjoy it.
It comes out when I'm high too, so like
Good.
that's where it is. But yeah, brioche bread. I highly recommend it.
Nice.
Right.
All right, Matt, what's up?
Throw a nice Gouda in there.
Yeah, I feel like Matt's got a store. I feel like Matt's got a food take now. Anything?
No.
That's a new shirt. That's a dope shirt, and you look
I've
skinny.
had it for a while. I just never wore it.
Well, you look skinnier. Look at you.
Where are you at?
That's-
homie?
I
I feel
haven't
proud
worn
to
it
be the
'cause
special occasion you saved it for.
It's from the corner of the closet of stuff I couldn't wear. So.
Where you at right now?
I actually haven't weighed in a little bit, but I'm in the upper 270s to lower 280s range, somewhere in there.
Nice.
I've been eating like shit for about a week and a half that I'm coming down off of, so I probably spiked up. I'm turning it back around now, so.
Nice.
But yeah,
Nice.
I'm wearing my Freddy Krueger Nightmare on Elm Street shirt.
I always love when you go back to
Looking
those
good.
like shirts and you're like, oh man, I haven't had this one in a while.
Yeah.
I hadn't had this one in a bit.
It's in that corner of the closet I wrote off.
Yeah.
Also, I'm like, I'm kind of prissy and I like how things fit in like certain shirts that, you know, the cut is weird. Like
I'm the same way. Like,
Oh,
I like clothes to be big on me anyway. Like, so even those shirts I can like, I don't like fit where like, oh, it just hangs on your body around you
like
normally.
fit, makes me feel good.
Like when it fits, it's like I don't like the shirt giving me this hug all day. Like, just hang. I like this. Like you know, people are like in shape, so they wear like tight shit that like it's like I don't want that.
I'm a slim
No,
fit
I'm
guy.
like I'm a large. I'm like in between medium and large, and on most like goofy t-shirts. Like I have an addiction. I have so many t-shirts that I just wear under thing, but I'm addicted to like buying them for some damn reason.
Yeah, me too.
I'm the same way. I don't know if you all have noticed, but I've been trying to wear a different T-shirt every episode. It's going to be at least a year before I repeat one.
I am sponsored by nostalgia. Like everything I own.
Oh, I love that.
Fucking Canon logo. Because it's not just nostalgia,
Fucking-
it's weird nostalgia.
I changed my frame so I can fit my big posters in there, and I can finally have Cobra up. I got fucking
Now I want to get Jason an Orion Films logo shirt to go with it.
Mr.
dude.
T, and from like what is? I'm one of those
I'll throw in
stupid
for a
memes.
Golden Globus T-shirt.
Yeah, I'm one of those fucking like ridiculous like find all the things and name all the things that I'm like I'm at a restaurant children's menu. Some kid with a crayon is over my life. Find all these objects. Anyway, have you guys ever played those at 54th Street? No.
Yeah, it's like you live at an Applebee's with your particular type of nostalgia.
I'm Dan Puzzle Breaker. Like,
Puzzle breaker.
right.
Yeah. You put on like a LeBron James
I
face
just want
and
to
you're
put two
You ever
words.
been to a Cracker Barrel and you get that weird fucking triangle with a bunch of nails?
Bam!
You gotta skip it. Bam! Figure that shit out. Give me my fucking fried okra, Barbara.
Well, it's even worse because it's like I'm not even like impersonating another wrestler. I'm just impersonating a completely different person. So it's like if you put on a LeBron James jersey and you're like, "Hi, it's me, Peyton Manning." It's like, you're like,
This is stupid. I think. Okay.
As far as like matching them up with the ones in the movies is the context in which I ask.
Yeah, because I don't remember seeing that guy, but I remember seeing it on when I was searching for these, and I was like, "Oh, that one looks badass." That's why.
Oh,
I picked
it does. It
It's a
looks fucking
different
metal,
color and it
especially
looks
like,
badass. I don't know who the guy is. My guy is. M.
Mil Mascaras.
Yeah, Mil
Yeah,
Mascaras.
you're the. Matt's like the leader.
This was
dude.
Blue Demon.
That's Blue
Demon.
Demon. Yeah.
Well, they all also were like, they had their own movies where they were leads and just kind of mix and match.
This
like,
one, yeah, I'm gonna just play in the background. We'll have it light. We can comment on it. We can't. It's whatever. Let's just.
I've got a couple dozen of these just on my hard drive, like as MP4s. If
Yeah, I have
there's
a-
a place I can throw those at some point.
I have a bunch where I was editing the scenes for Lucha Doom, and we were like we were finding the different disparate movies with the different ones to make shit out of.
I have a
'cause
folder separated in little shots, and I'm like, man, this is gonna be a nightmare.
I
yeah.
was super happy
that was
with all
me.
the different characters we were making out of them. Like the one guy's name was
But there's just got to. We were making it too complicated. It needs to be simpler. Like
but there was a level of complexity. It just needed to exist because we were putting so much shit together to make it. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the fake identities we made. I liked Hezekiah Clutch, the Luchadore, Danger Craig.
yeah, he was.
And Tank.
Yeah, Knox Knuckles. That was my favorite one.
Knox
That's a
Knuckles.
badass name.
What was the other one? Taint? No.
Tink. He was the guy in the white. Shut up, white guy. He was the one.
Yeah,
Muff Dozer.
Muff Dozer. That was because he had because it was
That's me. All right, I'll be Muff Dozer. Guys, I don't even need to do work. I just do my regular fucking ass angry, Italian guy voice.
Yeah, because we had to decide what the M stood for on Mil Mascaras's mask when we were doing that. So he
Muff
was
Dozers.
he was Muff Dozer.
Yep. I got a license to carry. I'm certified to doze that muff, lady. So this is called and it was in Spanish and no subtitles. El Triunfo de los Campeones Justicieros, which stands for the triumph of the righteous champions. It's basically
like
on
DVD. This movie is amazing.
It's like their Justice League, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
It's like Lucha Justice League, like
Lucha League. Okay. Justice Lucha.
Oh, this is the one that has the little guys that they put in the machine to grow big.
No, go back. Sorry,
No.
I didn't mean. Can you go back?
No, this is the sequel to that one.
Oh, okay.
This is the one with the speedboats, and they get on the computer a lot.
Pause. Doesn't that logo look like a small penis with two fat balls? Sorry,
that's a micropene.
That's the only thing I can comprehend.
That is an unfortunate chat relay, like screen, like like.
But also the little, because it's supposed to be film reels, I think, but the little holes on what will be the balls make them look like they're surprised, like sad faces about being balls.
Yeah.
Like they're both looking right at the dick, like, oh no, this is what we are.
Also love it says Agra Sanchez, where he's just like, I'm just aggressively Sanchez. Like, I don't know.
Agra Sanchez.
I like how the way Producio go, like, fades up, like they didn't have enough room to run into the square, so they had to arc it up around it.
Yeah, it's like this patch with the micropenes on. It's in the way, and they're like, "Whoa, we got to go over it."
Yeah, like they got to go around it.
Why can't you just lift it up a little bit?
Started writing too close, like I ran out of space.
Not gonna lie, too. I didn't even see the peen at first. All I saw was just like the brown patch on the back of a pair of blue jeans.
Oh yeah,
which felt strangely appropriate for what we're working with here.
So we're 6 seconds in. All right.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Listen,
no, it's fine.
Got a lot to work with.
I'm getting a weird square in the the left side. I'm getting a big gray square.
Oh.
They should probably close that gap a little between blue and demon.
2%.
Bloodman.
Like, why is there? Okay.
The music is always dope in these two. I love them. I hear samples I hear hip hop samples like all over the place.
I was gonna say this is something like the soundtrack is something like you would listen to like LP with
lo-fi like
yeah.
Like it sounds better on a shitty pair of like Radio Shack hand headphones.
Yeah,
I'm glad that style of hip hop is kind of coming back into fashion. Like,
me too. If you find a way to get this like out sound, and I just love like the soundtrack like this in the background. Like if imagine like cleaning or something. Like this is a dope soundtrack.
You turn it up just one or two little, because I kind of hear it. But yeah. One thing I really liked in the movie before this one with that we watched, how the fight scenes were like 45 minutes of guys fighting in the park with just improv jazz playing behind it, just kind of doing whatever it felt like.
This one's good. I've never seen this one, so I don't know, Dan, if you're thinking of this one as the same one. They're in a cave. There's those little guys still, but it's not
so this is the third
one.
one then, I guess, because I know there's three of them, and there's one I haven't seen. So this
might be it. Seems like
the
it. But
the DVDs that I got was a two pack, and it just had the first two.
Yeah, I have those too. Yeah. Is this surveillance?
I don't know how to order things on Amazon that aren't in English because I'm an American.
The fuck is someone building crazy art installation?
Are they choking?
No, they're freaking out because they're on mushrooms.
Yeah. They're like these blacks. They just escaped a cult.
Yeah. You fucking
Blue
pieces
Demon
of
shows
shit.
up and fucks them up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite trope is that they go around in their masks and wrestling gear just in day to day.
Yeah.
In front of
to me,
the
the only thing better is when
Sounds
they're
like
just in their masks, but like in a 3-piece suit, just
Yeah,
looking
those are the
smaller as
best.
hell.
in front of the Ford dealership where you rent trucks.
Because they just filmed here, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
On
they're like
sidewalks
it's not busy
sidewalks
over
of
here.
Inglewood.
Yeah.
one of the movie's producers owns this dealership, so they shot here.
Yeah.
Just want to point out, here's that improv jazz you're talking about.
I love it. These fights are so long too. Like
Well, it's because I get a sense like this is the Lucha version of a pay-per-view. Like seeing them fight in these movies is like, SummerSlam for the WWE or whatever. Like
yeah.
Lonnie Anderson as Barbaria.
Oh no, this guy is a robot or something.
Are they supposed to be like Frankenstein bugs? What the fuck are those? That guy just has asthma. Did he just fuck him up for having asthma?
Yeah. Like, I want to say...
He brought out his inhaler. That didn't make a gun noise. It was like, pew, pew.
So, I don't know what those guys were doing or why Blue Demon attacked them or were fighting, and I would say it's because this is in Spanish, but no one said a word yet, so that's not the issue.
No, that's not the issue. I think these guys are the victims.
It's just confusing.
Yeah, I think it's got something to do with the sweatshirt mafia here wanting to really get to the top of this jungle gym.
It's just how hot it is in the sweatshirts out here.
Oh, they're turning into...
Oh, you forgot to hydrate.
There's water in space. Let's go.
Such good deals on Fords.
Yep.
Oh God, he's got guacamole all over his face. Oh, dude, don't leave your gum there.
He was pretending to be it's peanut butter.
What the hell kind of peanut butter have you been eating?
Oh, it's green. Sorry, I'm on a weird monitor.
Is this like Predator? Like if you cover yourself in guacamole in Mexico, you can like stealth in?
Yeah.
No, this is your cheap green screen.
It's just cheap green screen, yeah.
I thought we were doing mocap, but they just smothered me in guacamole. I don't...
Gross.
I think we're done. I don't think we need to fuck with this anymore. Yeah, I think we're cool. Yeah, let's go.
Well, gravity did all the work.
Yeah.
I can just look at that lady like, by the way, do I know you?
No, I loved it because she gave him a look like, again. Like,
Yeah.
Can you believe it? It's just like,
dude's a guacamole again. Wow, crowd.
I've never seen guacamole like that.
Yeah. All of them have a bag of chips, just like.
All right, let's just get out of here.
Hey.
Is that Mexican Bob Barker?
Senor Barker.
I've seen enough of these movies. I suspect this is probably the mayor. I don't know why. I just have a hunch.
He's also
I
a
love
detective.
The pipe.
Or he's just smoking a bowl from this dude. Dan, is that you?
It looks like Vision from the Marvel movies.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sold on WandaVision yet.
I haven't watched that yet. I've been meaning to.
Actually, I like it. It's actually
It's real good.
It's good. Yeah. I'm just. I'm
It's
doing a bit.
one of
You
those
know?
watch it twice kind of shows.
Yeah. Really?
I have a couple of movies downloaded with supers on here. This guy's got some really sweet solo adventures.
Is that his name? Super Son?
What's that?
Super Son?
Yeah, Super Son.
Zon.
Yeah, like Super ZAN.
What about him? You know him, Dan? You pen pals with him, huh?
No,
Oh, I forget that, like, in these
it's the
movies,
Satellite of Love.
they use little people a lot. Like,
Yeah.
they're really big
Or-
with
Or to be fair, really giant people disproportionately numbered.
Well, it's also because it's
Good
a
normal.
wrestling circuit, the Lucha wrestling, and there's a lot of like. what is it?
yeah.
So,
No, what I'm saying is this guy is probably normal size. Everybody else is just freaks.
If anything, it's progressive.
Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to make like a midget joke. I just forgot that, like,
Right.
because this is like, because they use them as like side characters a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's still worse than Star Wars. You know, in Star Wars, there's like, you know, Jawas and droids that are
like I was saying, I think they use them a lot because in Lucha wrestling, like midget wrestling is also part of that.
You could throw them around.
Yeah.
Because that's also hilarious, is guys in masks and little dudes. Like, so we got a whole genre now.
Yeah.
Is this the first McDonald's in Mexico City? Is that?
Was that shot necessary of the girl sucking her thumb like that? They could have just not had that there.
Yeah.
Scarf magic for a crowd of thousands.
Right?
Yep. See that? There's two of them.
There was two when I got here. There's two now.
Yeah.
Yes,
before they were together, now they're not. Huh? Knots. Boom. Blew your mind, didn't I?
Oh, shit. I'm going to miss the scarf trick.
Sorry. Wrong place. I didn't mean to be here.
Those are some handsome slacks, though.
I like those shoes. He's even got the blue shoes to go with his outfit. Some good accessories.
Yeah, I mean, his fit is nice.
Yeah, and like they're reinforced so he can do those high kicks.
I like that he's wearing the shirt version of the socks with the stripe on it.
Okay.
You just got hit by a Roman candle.
What's happened to that
July
candle
5th in the
up
Midwest.
there? Sorry, I'm late. I had to take my shirt off. Man, this editing is a panic attack. What is happening anywhere in what order?
It's like they're auctioning off fever dreams.
Like he was just in a shirt fighting guys and now is in a cape with no shirt with friends.
Jarvis here has resting, conserved face.
It's got a tiny fireplace. Like for how big it is, how little of it is the actual fire area. Man, he's really good at shaving.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
His fingers are sharp.
Just pulls the whole thing right off.
God damn.
Oh, that's the mange for you.
Watch this hobo shit in a hat. You want to see him shit in a hat?
So the joke is they're begging? Or is it not a joke and they're just begging?
I mean, they are carnies, so.
Yeah.
Their televangelists are weird down there.
Yeah.
His makeup reminds me of pie in the face scars.
This is insane. Is he a serial killer? This is that creepy serial killer guy. Like he's turning into his.
Yeah. Would you fuck me? I fuck.
I thought you said we wouldn't wear the same bulge today. Oh, you show up and you're wearing the same bulge as me.
Yeah. Say, Blue
I'm
Demon
gonna go home and
stuffing a
change
little
your
bit in this
bulges.
scene. Oh
What's
God.
the Thelma?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
What?
What is anything?
Holy shit.
All right, after 15 minutes of the two clowns doing who's on first with a hat of money, bring in the live elephant we have.
In children Tarzan.
The elephant with a black eye.
Matt, you're being racially insensitive. It's who's on Uno. Or culturally. Oh, fuck it. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
No. Oh, thank God.
This gives me more anxiety than the Phyllis's wedding episode of The Office.
I mean, they're doing it like it's a stunt trick, but the elephant also doesn't want to step on you.
Yeah.
Like he's like, fucking move. I don't want to get your fucking weird goo on my feet.
Yeah, it's gross. Also, how many femurs have been broken just practicing this bit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Watch the elephant just punt that lady.
Oh, that would be so great. Just
Just wiping his feet like. Hey!
Hey, get a load of me. Get a load of
Who's
this
about
guy.
to get some peanuts? This guy.
Now he only gets
Hey.
minimally whipped.
Why the fuck is Tarzan fucking with his ear? Oh, no. That's
It's like he doesn't step on him, but he does take a massive dump on the last one. Well, God, the elephant's going crazy. The applause set him off.
What happened to the kid? They just cut. Oh, there she is. Okay. Gee. Just smash cut like a cliffhanger.
I own all of this.
Like, what is this movie? Like, we just went to a shitty circus. They made us watch that.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with what was going on. They were like, then the people will enjoy watching an elephant fuck around.
Las voces que oí son de los cobradores que ya se quedaron grabadas en el ambiente.
Do I know you?
It'd be like if in the
Yeah,
Avengers there was
I
a
know you.
scene where the Avengers watched a movie and then we had to watch the movie without cutting to the end of that to see what
Oh,
happened.
what a huge troll would be like if Infinity War came out and it was just the cast reaction video.
It's like if after
that'd be
it's like
solid.
if after Thanos went to that little garden he was working, we had to just watch him till crops for an hour. And they didn't cut past it. Like, we know that's happening. Why is it here?
Yeah. And then I watch him try to figure out space Facebook like the other retiree gardeners.
I can't imagine what kind of memes Thanos would post on space Facebook. Like there's some far right wing stuff coming out of that dude.
Oh, yeah. Hard libertarian.
Yeah.
So it's in
Going in the
15-minute
crease.
chunks here.
So that was part one. What
The
did
first 15
Yeah, hit pause.
the
Hit
first-
pause. Yeah.
The first
Hold on,
legit 15 minutes of that movie.
Can we try to-
What is going on?
Can we try
What
to
happened?
recap what happened? Because I have no fucking clue, and I
I
don't
got it.
even attribute it to the language barrier. So we open cars, man, black sweaters walk around.
One's choking and you're going, what?
Blue Demon jumps out of a car, and they shoot
Fucks
at him
him
with a laser gun. And like warp dodges, and then gets beat up, which is not a good look for like our main character.
Yeah. So I think what happens is this. They're bad guys, obviously. They did something wrong, but you have to show what they did wrong. You can't unless they were having dialogue that we missed. That was just like, hey, can you believe we robbed the bank today?
And then, in
We
the middle
killed
of that
children?
fight, two Frankenstein Luchas came up and tried to kidnap girl, maybe.
Yeah,
And the
with
bad guys-
girl homie showing up and kicking ass, right?
No, I
Bad
don't even.
guys-
Frankenstein's.
I
bad-
don't think they were showing up to kidnap the girl. I think they just showed up. Like they were just they were just.
They were just
different-
chilling.
Like I think that they were unrelated to the incident. Like they were literally just like some
Like is
other.
Blue Demon just an asshole cop just fucking with people walking around the neighborhood? Like,
And then bad guy started climbing like a power tower thingy. And then I heard that they
into a
started
Frankenstein.
and they started like struggling because I heard one of them say like no resisto, something like I can't resist or I can't hold on or something like that. It started like turning into guacamole, and he hit a thing by the tower. So I assume that's broadcasting something, or there's something in the air or something.
Oh, they're all going towards that.
like it's a. Oh god, like a radiation, maybe.
Like a beacon, like a
Something like that. I
Like
don't
a
know. He
fish
climbed
man.
up. He said something like I can't resist or no resisto.
yeah. So they're all attracted to it. When they get there,
Yeah.
they turn.
Or
into
he was
blue.
like suffocating because they were like choking, or it was like poison gas or something. He's like, I can't hold on, and he hit a thing and then turned into guacamole. And then
I completely forgot he hid the cassette tape. Like, I don't
he
even, what was he
stashed a little
doing?
thing over there in the tower. So I assume that's like broadcasting something now or something.
Mhm.
And then Blue Demon. No, then it cuts to man answered phone with a pipe who might be the mayor who's friends with Super
or
Zan.
like Mexican Sherlock Holmes. Like,
Right, he was friends. He's important because he's wearing a suit and he's friends with Super Zan.
He's like
Then
Sherlock
a-
Holmes.
Then a circus. Then Blue Demon in a shirt and nice cool shoes and slacks fights more Frankenstein guys.
Yeah,
Then Blue Demon's wearing
in
a
his day wear.
Yeah, then he's immediately cuts back to circus. Then he's there with 2 other lucha guys not wearing shirts getting briefed. And then we watch the elephant, then 2 midgets in a secret Power Ranger base lab.
Yeah. One that they look like tiny, who was it, Ming from Flash Gordon?
Yeah.
Like both of them are.
And then back to the circus again. And then we were at the circus for 15 of the, like, what happened? I don't even know what this is.
The only issue that I have, well, I have many issues with it, but my main issue is that circus part, because it feels like you would show the circus explicitly because that means something's going to, like foreshadowing.
Something's going to happen at the circus. You open with the circus.
Yeah.
Then the heroes come and
you see a guy pushing a popcorn cart, and you're like, why are they showing the popcorn cart? And then someone runs in and it stops. It's foreshadowing. It's like, I don't think this is going to go anywhere.
Your mic's cutting in and out.
Yeah, you're going in and out a lot, like you're breaking up a lot.
Mess with your cable there. Yeah.
I think now what I honestly think is
the handle.
I think because it's the thing I've noticed in a lot of these lucha movies, like when they do like these 20-minute scenes of just a wrestling match. I think a lot of it is because this was made the 60s, 70s.
70s. This was like 74.
That a lot of it is bringing the experience of going to the circus to the screen because not everyone can go, and so you have.
Plus, they probably traveled it around in very rural areas. It's like
those Mystery Science Theater shorts where they just show like at the fair, and it's not really a commercial for a fair. It's just showing the shit that happens.
Yeah,
and so you're just getting a sequence of watching an elephant as if this movie was a trip to the circus. Also,
yeah, there was no cable like back then, and
I think that's what a lot of that is because like. Same thing I was saying about I feel like these movies are a lot of how their pay-per-view is because that's why there's a 40-minute fight sequence that's a match in it. Not because it's plot specific, but because that's showing you a triple tag team match with these guys fighting guys.
Yeah. Or as much as anything, they're just padding out the runtime with stuff that's cool to look at.
Also that. I think that accomplishes both.
I'm not lying when I say that when you were describing everything that happened in the movie, yeah, it didn't make a story at all, but I didn't want you to stop talking about it.
And to be fair, there's a language barrier. And to be fair, there's a language barrier also. Like the scene with Man on Phone probably explained everything directly. But contextually, I have no idea what's what or why.
What would that mean?
I realize how ridiculous this is. We're just watching a thing on YouTube dressed like this. That kid is adorable. How'd you get that kid to grow a mustache?
I was going to say, is that a boy or is that like grown?
Look at the features. Look at that little hairy motherfucker. Look, he's like a baby with hair. What?
Yeah, it looks like her Velachaise as Ming the Merciless.
That collar is so great because it's so huge.
Also, Cristobal Lee. Or Henry Silva. Like, they're both the same. Have you guys seen Baskets? I don't get it.
Baskets. Okay, so now they're in a spaceship?
No, or under the hockey ring? I don't know.
It's an evil villain lair.
That's a what's that called? A garbanzo or the
gazebo?
At the hockey.
Zamboni?
Zamboni. A garbanzo.
I was like, is that a bean?
You know, the riding lawnmower.
Hey, guys. Whoa. Brandon, whoa. Time out on the B word.
Oh, shut up.
Dude in the back's asleep.
Dude in the back is Morrissey. No, he's the dude from Static X.
Look how thick those
Johnny
sideburns
Bravo.
are. Look how thick his sideburns are. Like, we're looking at him head on, and they're like a solid standing 2 inches.
Yeah, I
2 weeks
can't
in a row.
tell.
Eugene Levy reference. His
He's
sideburns
Eugene
are
Levy.
Eugene Levy's. Damn it! It's Eugene Levy.
Torio era su asistente, pero ahora está a mi servicio.
Whoa!
El señor Mendoza es el gran maestro Rago Credmore. Se fugó de Urano. Siempre supimos que estaba en la Tierra, pero esperamos a que perfeccionara la mutación.
Is his dick stuck in the television? What is with the rabbit ear?
Por su vegetación,
Yeah, he's just fucking the back of it.
It's really warm.
He's fucking the aux cable.
That's why they call it reception.
Díselo, Virsi.
El planeta Urano lleva 100 años. Decidimos establecernos
It's like Little Rachi. The Little Barachi? No, what is it?
Little Verace.
Lil Barachi. So, am I the only one that wanted to see them on roller skates, like Xanadu style?
Adelante.
No, she has a podcast too.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it. Yeah. That's a good one.
So does he.
Oh, it's picture day with the Luchas.
Do you have my pimple cream?
So his other suit was very well tailored. I mean, to his color scheme, he had like the blue shoes. Now he has like a yellow tie and a beige like jacket. It does not go with that mask at all.
Es un científico que vendrá a una plática secreta con Rago Credmore. Es la oportunidad de conocer al gran científico de Urano.
Her name better be something spider. You know what I mean? Like she's very Black Widowy like vibe.
Yeah, and that outfit had better be foreshadowing a motorcycle because she can't not dress like that and not own a motorcycle. What?
Yep. It's weird.
All right. Shit.
Oh, I thought he was doing the thing of like going, like he was doing the trick. I was like, what
He's in the Matrix. He's an agent.
the
This
fuck
is a slow airport, by the way.
Wow.
God damn those glasses.
That's sideburns, man.
You guys remember pre 9/11 airports?
How big they are. They're half his face.
Like the 70s. You know how many hijacks you could just walk onto a plane and say, "Hey, this is mine for a minute," and they're like, "Well,
That's great. She had a picture of him in that outfit with those
wearing the
glasses.
same glasses. Yeah, like that's the only thing he ever wears.
It was like a yearbook picture of that. There you go. Go be a milkman.
Bienvenido, señor Marshall.
Sold, sailor.
Mi tío lo espera en el circo.
goddamn."
Lo sé.
I love the look, by the way. He's rocking the shit out of whatever this is.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
mean, he's got confidence.
Man, I am so fucking cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
God,
Let's go down to Houlihan, smash some abs. I heard the onion blossoms delicious.
Delicioso.
Muy caliente.
Old timey Stanley bank robbers driving us, huh? That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty dope car. You can have a cop car chase in that, I think. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is that a
There's a
Oldsmobile
cake
Cutlass,
thrown
I think
over
it
the
was?
back seat. Throw the seat back so he doesn't like pull it when he's.
I wonder if we got a
Just
cop
driving
the
down to
door.
Pepsi Land.
I got to do that with my hair sometimes. You lean back and you got to kind of like pull it so you don't, get it caught.
Why don't you just
Damn,
put it to the side though? Like, why can't you just like go like?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to. My point was you have to like account for it. You know, he's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
to
yeah.
back as if. Sometimes I've got a caught in the door before.
Ooh. No es bueno.
Which
Why
part?
is everything in primary colors?
Me presento a mi tío.
nos conocemos, señor Mendoza.
This guy from
Oh,
Con permiso.
Por aquí.
I'm stuck.
wait.
Help.
Okay, since we don't understand the language, did he go up to her and be like, "Hey, can you take me to a tent where I can butt fuck a hobo?"
Please
Help me,
don't.
stepson.
He was like, take me to the carnival, and then he gets there, and he was just like, this guy's way hotter than you.
Yeah.
¿Cómo puede usted llamarle circo a
What the hell am I doing here? Why did you bring me here?
This'll do.
It feels like this
is
is
a raptor.
it feels like this is his version of Eliminate. Like he was just like the first chick. He was like, this is kind of whatever. And he's like, hey, you on a carnival? Like that's pretty dope. Like I'll hang out with you for a little bit. You
Trying
wanna
to get in on it.
Yeah. He's at his bed. He's at his bedroom.
I would like to be a clown. Who do I talk to?
Word is around the streets you got the skinny on the clown biz.
Check out dude's elf ears. That's weird.
God.
You son of a bitch.
Como poner a un bebé a pilotear una nave interplanetaria. Se utilizará en la medida de nuestras posibilidades. No, señor Marshall.
Jesus, that's an aggressive animal in that picture.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
just
bad
imagine.
taxidermy.
Y ustedes no son iguales a nosotros. Usted ya no es Cretmore en su materia. Se debe a la humanidad. Bella humanidad.
Man, who are you talking to? I'm over here.
Yeah.
Does he live under the overpass?
Y la promesa de una sonrisa para los pobres que ven en la cara del payaso. La máscara de su propia vida.
Listen, I'm just a proctologist. I don't need to listen to all of this. Just fucking grease up, bend over. Jesus.
Usted vendrá con nosotros.
Where'd that gun come from? Hey! Oh, God, you gotta go.
Get out of here, nerd.
Man,
Fucking sand.
kind of sucks.
No tan rápido, señor Marshall. Nosotros también necesitamos a Rago Cretmore.
Wait. So Blue Demon is now working with these guys?
Wait, do they
I don't
have a fake blue, like second blue demon?
Okay,
Oh,
so
Blue
she's
Demon's
gone.
all jacked up on coke now. He's just in rage mode.
Yeah.
The blue demon gets wrecked by goons way more than your main character, like superhero, should.
Yeah, his health bar just went up, and you hit the special, and he's like, oh, for 30 seconds.
That's just dynamic character development.
Ooh.
Okay, so he's not on their team.
Came in to
But he
stop
shows
the
up 'cause
guy
there's
from
a gun
shooting
and the
him.
other guys are there, and Colonel Mustard is there.
Okay, so why do they need these carnies again?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is why movies are usually in the language you know.
Oh yeah, good call.
But I don't even think. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think.
Okay, so he's
All right.
No one help at all. Just
Wait.
stay up.
There we go.
Oh no.
oh god. That's a pretty tits way to get into a fight, by the way.
That's cool,
Right.
but since she just landed on the trampoline and bounced, you could have just walked in, man. So
Yeah, and
got
then you got
fire
that
falling
awkward,
down.
like when you stand up and it's all like squishy, and you're like, you look like an idiot anyway. Yeah, or then you roll off the side. That's not a good look. Just okay. Well, this
Right.
is just.
Well, I
Barbara, you're drunk.
Yeah, that's what you have to do to your girlfriend after like 4 Zimas. You're like, come on, we have to get going.
You're embarrassing yourself. God damn.
Sheila.
You're like,
They're about to kiss.
yeah, fuck it, yeah. Oh shit. Wait a minute.
Check out my new phone.
Oh,
Where did? Oh, okay.
oh, nice.
Dude, get that guy a lint roller. Seriously.
Yeah, I know.
Gotcha. Fucking white guy.
Fucking white guy. Always stumbling around.
Sorry, nodded off for a bit. What's happening?
Los campeones tienen dominados a nuestros
Is
hombres.
this tiny Zeus?
Tráelo. Trazaremos un nuevo plan.
Pretty sure this is one of the kids from Akira.
What the?
Es la tarea, Venus. Nosotros localizaremos a Cretmore.
I don't speak Spanish.
I think he said something about a Cliff Bar. I could be wrong though.
Oh, this is weird. How did we get here?
Señor Mendoza.
How embarrassing that he was in his clown pajamas.
Yes.
Un hombre ambicioso que trata de obtener mis secretos. Siempre lo consideré mi amigo. ¿Y qué nos espera ahora,
He's that weird,
señor
creepy
Mendoza?
guy that sells the girl reefer and she destroys her dreams, you know?
I like when you're a villain with enough resources to have like an underground like Power Ranger villain lair and like crazy technology, but when you capture people, you kind of cobble them together with one rope.
Yeah.
Y Cisarel utiliza la teletransportación por medio de un rayo fotónico.
This looks like that pajama party to that kid's house you don't really like.
Usted tomará el mando y guardará el secreto. Torio,
Is this a Thanos thing? Is that why people keep disappearing?
No, he's got the little thing and bloop, 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 he can make them
Lila,
teleport.
conozco tus
Yeah, we figured out
pensamientos y
teleportation, but let's fuck around with these luchas instead of, I don't know, rule the world immediately.
Obedece
Yeah.
al señor Mago.
I think this has something to do with the gay agenda.
Hey, stop fucking with the disappearing walkie-talkie, Greg.
Tenemos que invitar al señor Marshall.
I just want to find my breakdance tunes.
I live a rich life.
This is the most, this is some weird, depressing, like French tea commercial.
Shoes on the bed, smoking, got a girl tied up. I'm
Bitch,
fucking
bitch,
cool.
bitch. My wife not fucking talking. This
This
is
is
great.
so rad.
I'm gonna eat a steak, take a big honking shit. Just the man life. The shit. The shit so
dude
hard it's gonna have
life.
a mustache.
I like how I
that
live.
outfit looks like all one piece. How much of that does he have to take off to take a shit?
Hey, what's up, super good dude, cool house? What's up, man?
Yeah.
You got steak?
Is that Slash? That's the only one I'm gonna answer this door for.
This could happen to you.
Is she sitting on the synthesizer?
Sorry, I can't do knots. Hold on a second. Ah, it's gloves.
God, is she wearing 17 bras? That's the way to keep playing.
Oh, wait. Are you Rebecca? I'm sorry, this is the wrong house.
Oh shit! Oh, I'm sorry. I totally thought you were somebody else.
Lila, ¿deseas comer algo?
No tengo apetito.
She is she's giving me kind of a Christina Ricci vibe, and
Esto
I
es
have
como una pesadilla.
I was seeing Linda Ronstadt.
oh, that as well. Look at that!
Yeah.
Look at us
Yeah.
being creeps. What do you know?
Big
Okay.
creeps.
So
I just
Parks-
love that still image, by the way, of the now it's the third row in the middle of them, the three of them in their suits with their chicks there, or this in their like work or like leisure clothes there. That's great.
This one,
yeah.
I just like that
And
picture.
to the left, they have their beach wear.
yeah.
we've downloaded that one. Yeah, we've.
Yeah, I have that one that I was about originally. I just like that picture though. That's a great still.
Real
Yeah.
quick before we start, what did we learn in part 2?
Um,
And
I'm not that impressed.
also, what did we learn in part 2? And did we learn anything new?
it got to the point where the language barrier really is such I can't give it honest.
because they were
Like,
talking.
There were scenes where people were having actual plot dialogues that I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
So
just exponent, like not exponent.
bad guy, do me a thing. I just realized the two main female characters are two different characters.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That was my bad.
All
People-
women look the same.
They kidnap females like fucking hotcakes in these movies, so they're all captured. One midget is hilarious. He has a little mustache. He looks like the little fat kid from Hook. And the other one is
yeah.
like 80.
He looks
And-
he looks like a baby attorney, like
Yeah, one.
like a space baby attorney, like
If
he's
you've been sent to bed too early for 4 weeks in a row,
Yeah.
contact me. Baby attorney. You may be entitled to dessert. If you
Are
ask
you
your
being
parents-
forced? Are you being forced to eat your greens, even though you specifically said that you are not like a fan?
Or you may be entitled to dessert or trips to McDonald's after your parents said, we'll get it next time, and next time never came.
Are your chicken nuggets rights being infringed upon?
Call me baby attorney.